Tapping in. What it do, what it do, what it do. Make sure when you come in, you tap this screen, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share. I got me 10,000 steps in today, too. I'm most definitely did. Excuse me. Guala, 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 what it do? Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. What poppin', Guala? How was your day? How was your day, man? First one in the building. How was your day? Folk, what it do? How was your day? How was your day? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Don't tune me out. I'm here. Hey, you know what? Let me say this. Man, I watched the live. I mean, not a live. I watched the slow motion interview I did, bro. And I really want to watch that jump with y'all. We ain't got to do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long y'all got, but it's one of them jumps that ain't got no views on it like that. But it's like it's so much in that jump from a female standpoint. But it's like a lot in that motherfucker too, though, that I really want to break it down. And you know, it's some life shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's some life. You know, and I'm listening to her talk, and I'm like, damn. The funny thing about it, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm gonna run that joint in. So it's some normal shit. It's I want to break that joint down. Like for real. I want to break that joint down. He say he up. I'm gonna break that joint down. And yeah, it's a lot in them motherfucker though. You know, so we gonna get into it. But I had a question. I got a question in the thumbnail. I got a question in the thumbnail. Who more impactful? I know how you feel about I know how y'all feel about Pop, Michael Jackson, or Tupac. Because to this day, right now, man, they still blogging about Tupac. They still talking about Tupac. They still, you know what I'm saying? Who more impactful to the culture? I feel like they're gonna talk about Tupac for a minute, man. They're gonna talk about Tupac. He died well before Mike. And they talk about Tupac more than they talk about Mike. So let's start there, man. Let's get into that. Let's get into that one first. Let's start there. Tupac. And I'm a person that said I feel like Michael Jackson was the most popular person entertainer in the world. Because you got people like our grannies who, when Mike was a little boy, they was watching Mike, Jackson 5 and shit. And then once Mike got our age or a little older, the age I'm in right now, a little younger, we was watching Mike. We grew up watching Mike. Jackson, it is. So I was always under the impression that my Mike was popular as hell. But you know, Tupac, like I said, you made to have many people fuck with Pac over the world. Oh yeah, I know that for sure now. You know what I'm saying? I know Pac is globally known and renowned for being who he is. And you know, he still got generations, you know what I'm saying, like far as on the mic scale to catch up, far as just age wise, that gap. But it's like Tupac popular as hell though, man. Tupac popular as hell. He definitely was ahead of his time, even though he was, you know, he made a lot of irrational decisions, young decisions. Argentina in the build. He made a lot of irrational decisions, but he led from the heart though. But as men, we know, let me say this. As a man, is it good to lead from the heart or from the mind? Does your heart tell your mind what to do, or does your mind tell your heart what to do? Because it's two different emotions. Answer that question though for me, Guala. Do men lead with their heart or with their mind? That's the question of the day. Elwood, put that in the chat for me if you don't mind, folks. Does men lead with their heart or with their mind? Does a real man lead with his heart or with his mind? I just want to know. Get some opinions on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get some opinions on it. So what else I happened now? Ooh. Tupac was misunderstood. The plan was to wake up the thugs, but he also had to meet them. Do men lead with their mind or their heart or their mind? Tupac got caught in. He got caught up in the flicks. You know, he got caught up in the flicks. You know, he got caught up in what my boy say, rap. It's all good. He got caught up in rap. Like OG Percy say, Tupac got caught up in rap. But he definitely, you know, was trying to lead on a different vibration, you know. It's just like those of us that were brought up in church and stray away from that junk, you know, we often, you know, you want to go back to it. Caught up in the feds trap. Nah, he got caught up in the life trap to me. World Blue Ash. He got caught up in the life trap. Appreciate that. Let me see who that is. Y'all check Miss Key Armstrong. Check her out. Make sure that's what make. Hey, I don't mean no harm. But before you know, I just don't be wanting no type of hard leg. You know what I'm saying? Doing too much compliment. I ain't gonna lie. Tell me my hat cool and shit like that. But I ain't lying. Real shit, y'all know how I be in the chat. Man, hell nah. Look. Real talk. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that happened to me the other night. I'm trying out this new website. Trying to get my little virtual. Like I said, man, I got time. So I'm just trying shit out in my time, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay busy. 4 kids and a husband. So, nah, I definitely didn't mean no harm. definitely, I definitely didn't mean no harm, Miss Armstrong. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. I ain't mean no harm. I just can't zoom in and see right. You know what I'm saying? So I had some weirdos in this motherfucking chat. I got a real woman in here. I might need you to watch this video. I don't mean it like that, but I'm saying I can see I definitely have real women all the time. But just gotta make sure motherfucker being real. Hey, thank you, and then look up, it be some bullshit, you know. But listen, I was on this other website, and I'm not understanding what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not understanding. I'm pushing buttons. I'm going. I'm trying to go live. So it got this shit where you can go virtual. You know what I'm saying? But the background, it was a woman. I'm thinking it was gonna switch to a man or some shit like that. So I fuck around and go up on where I go live, and there's about 7, 8 motherfuckers that come into the virtual. They're like, oh, what the fuck going on? They got. I'm like, no, listen, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I done pressed. I'm thinking the string gonna go away. Listen, hey, listen, help me, help me. They just ran. So I played. My hair steady worried about blue ass. I ain't never seen a nigga that just, worry about some bullshit. Just worry about I never seen it. So let me ask you this, Mrs. Key Armstrong. Who you think more impactful? Tupac or Michael Jackson? Probably was a Tupac fan. Probably grew up on Michael a little bit. So I'm just asking you, like, in today's time, who you think more impactful, Tupac or Mike? Oh, shit's trying to act. Why man don't put a woman on me? Damn, you gonna run shit out. You steady bringing up a more. What's up with you? I keep telling it. This shit crazy. I want to say Mike, yet I have to say Tupac. I would say Prince gave Mike hell, but Mike and Tupac in two different lanes. I would say that too. Prince gave him hell, but Mike and Tupac in two different lanes. That's for sure. So, okay, let me ask y'all this. True that. In modern day times, who do you think translate that type of legacy? Do you think Beyonce name gonna stand up through the test of times? Like they gonna talk about Beyonce for centuries and times and times? Like, is Beyonce one? Or she just an entertainer? She just real popular. Does she have the Michael Jackson, like, yeah, I don't. She's just an entertainer. She's just a good entertainer. Like she don't really have that background, that story. Jennifer Hudson out saying Beyonce outside. Yeah, she's just an entertainer. I can dig that. She just got money. She can't sing. I ain't gonna say she can't sing now. I beg to differ. She might can't sing, but she can sing. But the thing that make Beyonce just shit on people is because she can do all three. She a triple threat. She's a true entertainer. She's a true performer. Jennifer Hudson can sing, but she got two left feet. I'm gonna move like this. I got two left feet. Alicia Keys can sing, but she can't move. When you go to a Beyonce show, they say you get a real experience. You know what I'm saying? You get a real experience. You get to see Sasha Fierce, goddammit. Sasha Fierce. You know? I don't want to sit down and watch Alicia Keys play no goddamn piano all day. Me personally. I don't give a fuck how good she look. I don't want to see her bang on no keys all day. It's cool, but for an hour, for 2 hours, stop it. Stop it. So, you know, she just got, shit, I must have lied. I brought the shit out of myself. It's not because of her performance, because of her lifestyle. That's my opinion. I feel like she got a good show, you know. Just from a male standpoint, I pick Aaliyah over Beyonce. Here we go. Short career Aaliyah over Beyonce. Okay. Oh, hold on. My bad. Far as impact, I don't think Aaliyah name gon' I don't think Aaliyah legacy gon' I don't think Aaliyah legacy is that it's you know it's just like that. You know, she Aaliyah. You know, I can see what let me ask you this. What contributions do you think Aaliyah brought to the music industry from a female standpoint? What was different about Aaliyah? Not saying she wasn't a superstar, because before she died, she was on her way to, you know what I'm saying? I was a Aaliyah fan. I was felt some type of way when she died, you know? What was unique about her? I'm trying to ask. Light skinned, couldn't fucking dance, but could sing. I just don't think the next generation, exactly. I don't think the next generation gonna be listening to Aaliyah. You'll just have to be some people that go back and put them on Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't dance at all. Man, you don't cut that bullshit out. That she had to dance, goddamn. You had motherfucker like Beyonce and them coming up. Now you tripping if you think Aaliyah could dance. You was goddamn. Hey man, everybody had their opinion. Everybody had their opinion, man. Wait a minute, I ain't never heard nobody say Aaliyah could dance. She got to be your goat. I get it. What's good, BigTruDat? I support the move and hit the like button. Aaliyah can't. That girl can't dance. She can. That choreograph shit. She can't dance though. Ciara can dance. Beyonce can dance. That girl can't dance. They taught her some goddamn steps. What's wrong with y'all? Hey, man, I get it, though. She wasn't Beyonce before no goddamn Beyonce. I ain't gotta watch no videos. I'm in that age group. I ain't gotta watch that shit. I was already watching it. I done watched it. Period. I know she can't dance. That's why I ain't gotta watch this shit. I ain't gotta watch this shit. I know she can't dance. Period. Man, she did some dances for the video, but Aaliyah couldn't dance. Hell no, man. She could do steps. Man, jump in the comment. If you think Aaliyah could dance, man, give me a thumbs up. Let's just be real. If you think Aaliyah can dance, give me a thumbs up. Bro, you tripping. She can dance, choreograph dance was in it. If you think Aaliyah can dance, give me a thumb. God damn it. Do I have to show it on the big screen? Do I have to show it on the big screen? Like I said, I'm going to say this. If Aaliyah can dance, Alicia Keys can dance. I'm going to leave it at that. Keisha Cole can dance, right? Ashanti can dance, right? I'm naming all the motherfuckers that can't dance at all, you know? They might have a little. Fantasia can dance, right? I know Beyonce can dance though, bro. She's been dancing since a child. She been dancing since a child. She can get loose. She's a performer, bro. I'm telling you some real shit. She's a performer. Can't none of them women I just named fuck with her on stage. J-Lo can dance. I'm just telling you some real shit. She was a real performer. You guys think Aaliyah can dance? And no. Sierra, bro. Aaliyah came in the game at 16. Beyonce been dancing since 7, 8. Shit like that. That's all I'm saying. It's a different. Aaliyah was singing. Go back and see what Aaliyah did on Star Search with that big ass dress on. Go back and watch her on Star Search with that big ass dress on. She was singing. Beyonce now was performing since they was young. I'm just being real, bro. I don't know what y'all see. Sierra can dance better than everybody that I just named. But at the same time, J-Lo is a real dancer too. J-Lo was dancing since in Living Color. No, man. I'm just giving you some real game, man. I hate y'all feel that way. Who did I just say? I'm done talking. Is it play the video? Who did I just say? Who did I just say? Who we supposed to be playing on Star Search? Who the fuck we supposed to be playing on Star Search? Who we supposed to be playing on Star Search, man? I got it. Aaliyah. Here we go. Cause y'all guys tripping. Damn, man. I hate y'all feel that way. Appreciate it. That man said. I wonder, can you play this shit with no sound? Can I play this shit with no sound? You think we can play this shit without sound? And then we'll really get the full effect and y'all will see the difference between a motherfucker that can't dance. But we finna watch Aaliyah on Star Search. Because you guys tripping. How would I know about her being on Star Search? If I ain't watched this, I've been, since a little boy. Growing up watching Aaliyah. Hold on. Man said Aaliyah can dance. Nah, I ain't tripping. I ain't know Master P had a song with Beyonce till a few weeks ago. I believe so, folks. Mute it. Alright, I'ma mute it. We gonna mute this shit and we gonna watch some of these Aaliyah dance moves. You guys tripping. You guys let me find this young Aaliyah. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys, that's y'all goddamn man. This is the same goddamn shit she was doing right before she was dying. Right before she died. Hell y'all talking about. I'm trying to tell you how she started out, the difference between a young Beyonce and a young Aaliyah, my nigga. I'm showing you the origin. You gonna watch it or you gonna watch it? This what she was doing. Beyonce was 10 and dancing. That's all I'm trying to tell you, bro. They were performing, dancing. Help work. They had to teach this girl, this stiff ass girl, how to dance. She really couldn't sing back then. Shit, hell you talking about? Shit, she had to grow into her voice. I play her video. Let me mute this shit. Had to grow into that guy. I had to mute it. I was finna mute it because I'm finna play. I think Beyonce on Star Search. But you know that shit was terrible. We ain't finna lie like this shit just wasn't terrible. We ain't gonna do that. She had to grow into that goddamn voice. We done heard good kid voices. She programmer. That wasn't the one. Nah, I'm finna make my comparison. I'm finna make my comparison first, Jack. You said you had time. So I'm finna make my comparison between Aaliyah and Beyonce. Damn, let me make my comparison and show you how they started off. Damn, what's wrong with that? Well, I can't look at that. You see what's going on? You see what they doing? You see what these young girls doing? What's going on, Chocolate?
Life insurance.
Chocolate, let me ask you this.
Now, for the thing you didn't know.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe Beyonce was a goddamn dancer? I mean, Aaliyah was a dancer, or could she just sing? Now, in my opinion, I don't think Aaliyah could dance worth a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Beyonce and Sierra and J Lo are she a singer. Thank you. This a woman right here. Thank you. I'm just showing them the star searches. I'm going back and showing them Aaliyah on Star Search, and I'm showing them Beyonce on Star Search. Just like Beyonce really can't act, but Aaliyah could. She was a better actor than Beyonce. But here we go. A young group from Houston. Let me pause this shit. I'm gonna mute it because this shit might be copyrighted. You know, them Knowles don't play that shit. I'm sure Matthew and Tina they got this shit figured out. So. You see how different this shit is though. You see how stiff Aaliyah was, and you see how much bounce Beyonce got in her shit, how much bop she got in hers. Okay, so now we finna go to a real video. Okay. Well, you acting unbelievers. Shit crazy, man. I don't know what Beyonce, 7 years old. She don't sound better. She was singing slow music on. It don't matter. That's why they went up. That's because that's what she been taught. You not understanding. She went on there and sung this shit because she was at the house. They wasn't practicing on dance moves in the Aaliyah back in her household, bro. In Matthew Knowles' house, he was training her to be a superstar, bro. He was training them to perform, to dance and sing. I don't care if Beyonce no shade. She ain't no flat foot singer. I said that as well. I said Beyonce is just more so of the triple package. She can dance, she can sing, and she pretty. That's it. So which one of these videos do y'all want me to show? I'm gonna just type in Aaliyah dancing. Fuck all that. We ain't got to do that. We ain't, we and shit. They know what we want to see. That's how we'll do that. You guys must ain't never seen Beyonce in concert. I'm finna mute this dancing. Cause it's some copyrighted shit. Man, y'all got to be out your motherfucking mind. Leah look goofy as hell. You act like that ain't rehearsed. This shit 100 times. You could tell she can't dance, is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. God damn. Beyonce would have made that shit look cool. Sierra would have made that shit look cool. That's all I'm trying to say. Damn, bro, what is wrong with you? That shit, look at her, stiff as hell. You guys is tripping. Wait a minute. Man, what's wrong? Aaliyah, try again. Nah, we ain't gonna do it like that. A dancing video, Aaliyah try. Okay, that's the video. Try again. Okay, here she go on stage. Man, what's wrong with y'all? Bro, all them females worship her before. We not talking about that. Bruh. We talking about dancing. We talking about performing. Damn, that ain't what we talking about. I said she pretty and she could sing. We talking about dancing. Y'all said she could dance. Now we talking about other shit. Now we talking about the females who worship. I said Aaliyah popular, she pretty, all of this shit. Aaliyah. So let me ask you this, Miss Chocolate. Do you think Aaliyah music is timeless? She might have a couple songs. Your Love is one in a million. But do you think the next generation gonna be bumping Aaliyah? Let's start there. Bro, y'all punch drunk. Aaliyah only had them type of music because she couldn't dance, is what I'm trying to tell you. So she ain't gonna have no. Janet Jackson could dance better than Aaliyah. Janet Jackson could dance better than Aaliyah. So what kind of dance do you think she gonna have on it? And what kind of dance do you think she gonna be doing in 4-page letter? And that shit even slower. Some more goofy shit. What kind of dance you think she gonna be doing in 4-page letter? Some belly dancing. Come on now. She didn't make up-tempo music because she couldn't dance. She could sing and she looked good. I'm giving you all facts and I'm high. That's crazy. That's crazy. The dancing went with her music, but she could not dance, man. Do you think, I'm gonna let you have it though, bro. Hey, I guarantee you, ain't nobody gonna say Aaliyah inspired them to dance. I bet you that. I came up watching Aaliyah. She stated herself that she wasn't a dancer. Shit. I already know she did. Okay, now let me go to Beyonce dancing real quick. Cause I ain't, well, you know what? That shit ain't even nothing to debate about it. Really. Let me go to Beyonce dancing, man. Cause I see, I'm gonna show y'all some shit. The difference between Aaliyah and Beyonce dancing, I really do feel like Beyonce can freestyle dance. Even with the choreographed shit, look at how she kill it. She kill it. You can tell she can dance. She was dancing so motherfucking hard, she threw her hip out. You know what I'm saying? She was dancing so goddamn hard, she threw her hip out of place, y'all. Now we gonna just we gonna go to her in concert. What we gonna do? Beyonce dance for you. Shh. Man, shit. Which Beyonce we want to see? Wasn't shit. It doesn't matter if it's choreographed. That's not what I'm saying. I can show you the difference between what her choreographed shit gonna look like and what Aaliyah choreographed shit look like. It's a difference. Chris Brown shit choreographed, but you can tell bruh can dance. Neo do choreographed shit. There's other artists that do choreograph 1-2 steps, but you can tell they can't fucking dance. Chris Brown is choreographed. Usher do choreographed shit, but they can dance. Michael Jackson do choreographed shit, but he can dance. That's the difference, bro. I just know she can't dance, bro. I'm trying to show you the difference, bro. I don't want to see no dude on there and shit though. So it got to be leery of Beyonce practicing joints, I don't even know which one. I don't even know which one to watch. I don't even know which one to watch. But, bruh, I can see now. It don't matter what video I show you. You think Aaliyah can dance? So I said Fantasia can't dance at all. That's Beyonce when she was younger. So here we go watch Beyonce. We gonna see what Beyonce doing. Bro, it's based off choreograph. No, it's not. It's not based off choreograph. If you can dance, you can dance, bro. They made Aaliyah start dancing to keep up with the people that can dance because of the Beyoncés and shit, though, bro. It's not based off choreograph, my nigga. Aaliyah can't dance. And you saying she can dance. She can do enough to get by. Aaliyah did say she can't. She couldn't dance, man. Bro, this dancing right here though. Aaliyah, I guarantee you, Aaliyah couldn't do this shit right here, even if it was choreographed. I guarantee Aaliyah's body can't move like this. Let me see. Let me see what kind of video this gonna be. Nah, Aaliyah can't do that. Aaliyah can't do that. Aaliyah can't do that, goddammit. Aaliyah can't do that. And she ain't doing shit. I done seen her get down. Aaliyah can't do that. Aaliyah can't do that. Aaliyah don't make shit look cool like that. Aaliyah stiffing them off. Man, you don't stop it. And she ain't doing nothing, y'all. I'm just saying I done seen her get down before. Aaliyah ain't putting on no show, bro. I didn't say she couldn't learn. I'm telling you, Aaliyah wasn't a dancer. That shit had to be in you, though. Beyonce was brought up dancing. See, the argument y'all trying to make is from a standpoint. I'm not trying. I'm just dealing with facts. She was brought up to be an entertainer. Aaliyah was brought up to sing. So once she got in this entertainment business based off of her voice, they said, you know what, you need to be a performer. The performer's gonna win. That's all I'm saying. She was brought up to be a performer. Her dad had them in their group and dancing and singing at the same time since she was young. That's all. That's all I've been trying to say, G. So you can tell she is comfortable with this shit. You can tell Aaliyah wasn't comfortable with the dancing part of it. But she got better. She got better. Aaliyah was on top when she was alive. I said that she got better. She was on top. She was doing her thing, but she still wasn't. Her career still wasn't. I feel you. Means more than the pain. Beyonce was nearly nobody when she was doing it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Beyonce probably been on top since she been in the game, though, Bree. Jack. Since they came out with Destiny Child, Beyonce was somebody though. I'm just gonna be real with you, Destiny Child. They since they came in the game, they been somebody. So whenever she came in, she been somebody, man. I hate I hate you feel that way. Really, Aaliyah career, it took her a minute. She started young and was in the game. And you see what happened with her. She went through the R. Kelly phase and all of this shit to really, you know what I'm saying? So really, Aaliyah career is not comparable, bruh. I'm just being real with you. Aaliyah career is not comparable to Beyonce, man. Aaliyah had a couple good years, man. She started as a teenager with the big shit on. So she just had grew into this sexy woman stage. Come on now. She was age ain't nothing but a number and shit. She couldn't dance. She wasn't dancing in that shit with them big ass jeans on. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, Beyonce was in the game. Motherfucker said Beyonce career wasn't nothing. Beyonce was, since she been in this real industry like this, she been somebody though. But I feel it. I feel you guys. I feel you guys. I feel you guys. I feel you. I feel you guys. Here you go. Under mind control. Say my name probably bigger than every Aaliyah song. Exactly. I don't know what the fuck these folks talk about. Destiny Child, one of the biggest groups in the world. In the world. In the world, bruh. I ain't say you said that. You weren't the one that said it. But damn. Ooh, I sparked up one, didn't it? Not when Aaliyah was. Yes, they was, bro. Yes, they was. If they weren't the biggest group in the world, then they was popping. Is what I'm saying. This is y'all. Aaliyah tail end. Aaliyah wasn't really shit until the tail end of her career, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all made it seem like Aaliyah just had a popping ass career. Aaliyah wasn't shit until the last couple years she died, bro. I'm just being real. Aaliyah wasn't her career wasn't shit. No, y'all tripping. Man, man, all right. She died at 22. How much of a career? She died at 22. She died at 22, bro. She wasn't always no number one shit. She died at 22. Aaliyah had about 2-3 good years, period. You Google it. She had about 2-3 good years of being an adult and making good music, bro. Aaliyah was at the tail end of the women, bro, when it comes to this shit, bro. You tripping. She was at the tail end because she wasn't a performer. Comments under her video. I ain't gotta read the comments, bro. I was in real life with this shit. You talking about comments from now? People care. I'm talking about I was living. I was in real life. She wasn't Beyonce before Beyonce. Beyonce came out dancing and shit, bro. She wasn't. That's your opinion. Them for two different categories, homie. She was Aaliyah. Stiff ass Aaliyah. Nah, you tripping. You tripping. I'm just dealing with facts. You tripping. You tripping. I hate you. Bro, trying to talk. He said trying to talk. He feeling some type of way about Aaliyah. He over there finna bump this shit. You hear me? Yeah. He over there finna bump him some Aaliyah. All because I said Aaliyah couldn't dance. And now I get attacked. Man, fuck that. I still feel like she can't dance. She got fucked around in her career. But our time. Also out of sex symbol from the 80s generation. She got fucked around in her career. I wasn't talking about nothing but the dancing. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. That's it. But y'all right. I'm through with it. So, okay. Let me get into this little junk real quick. Let me get into the topic. That ain't got nothing to do with what I was talking about though, bro. I already know all of this shit. I was on talking about dancing. We all know all of the shit that happened to Aaliyah. All of the bad things, all of this, all of that. I know that is not what the fuck I was talking about. So that ain't what the fuck I was talking about. I don't care about none of this shit, bro. Fuck all that. That ain't what I was talking about. So I don't care about that shit. I'm talking about dancing, bro. Period. Dancing. That ain't what I was talking about. So, shit. Her ass couldn't dance. Fuck that. I'ma stand on it. That ain't got nothing to do. Her ass was being grown. So let me ask y'all this. I saw this today then. So while we on the Aaliyah comment. Is it Aaliyah's fault? Is it the industry fault more? Or was it her parents' fault? Cause you know, I seen let's see. I know I can't. But I'm pretty sure with some practice, I can learn some steps. You see what I'm saying? With some practice, I can learn some steps. So I remember seeing this shit with Bill Bellamy, right? And he was talking about when he interviewed R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Well, he was actually interviewing Aaliyah. And R. Kelly got everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. R. Kelly got mad because Bill Bellamy had made Aaliyah laugh. He was like, bro, I don't want her. She a teenager. Some shit like that, ninth grade. So what I'm saying is, the industry knew about this shit. Whose fault is it? Is it her fault? Is it the industry fault for letting this shit go on and people knew who did it? Or was it her parents' fault? That's just a real deal question. Since everybody this and that and brought it up and she jerked around the industry, didn't her parents jerk her around first? Wasn't her parents the first predators? Did her parents sex traffic her first? She was grown when she got around. She was grown when she got around Dame Dash. That ain't what I'm talking about. She was grown when she got around them. She was young, but she was grown when she got around Dame. Alright. Well, she probably was a part of it like Jennifer Lopez. Well, I don't know about Jennifer Lopez and of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But I just know Aaliyah, you know, I fuck with Aaliyah. So we just get twisted. But, you know, we got off dancing and we got into all of the other shit. You know, the real life situation. I was just talking about on some big dance and shit. I didn't feel like she could dance. I remember seeing interviews of Aaliyah talking about her career being in that transition from being that child celebrity, being famous since she was a child, and going from the baggy jeans stage to having to reinvent herself. So her career was, like I said, she had some ups and downs. She was not lit her whole career. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that. She got back popping when she came out with that you know, Timberland, Magoo, the Missy Elliott wave. When Missy and them came around and started working with her, Genuine, all that old shit. That's when I was heavy on BET. I was watching this shit. So that's when Aaliyah started being in rotation. You know, like for real, for our generation. Wasn't nobody listening to. And then, you know, she also had that age ain't nothing but a number, but that was early on. Early on. You see what I'm saying? Like 15. Early on. So you go from 15, 16 to 19, 20 to one in a million. Are you somebody? All that old shit. No, that's a drought. I remember her talking about having acne because she was stressing and going through. I do. I seen this shit. I'm like, yeah. But I was gonna watch a little video with y'all and just break that joint down from this interview I did earlier. Well, I did about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and like I said, it's one of them joints that's overlooked. But she talked about a lot in the interview, though, man. She talked about life, just growing up fatherless. Her father was murdered when she was young, and just how overcoming certain circumstances and incidents. And the funny part about the interview is, like, I knew this person when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? I knew this person. I knew this woman when we was younger, right? She actually got a child by one of my partners, nigga that I fuck with. So I be trying to link up with other content creators. Hold on, let me throw this on the charge. I be trying to link up with other content creators. That's what I like doing. That's what I'm on. Hold on. Let me see. I need to unplug this joint. Dang. Weak ass. I gotta get these folks to put another. I be trying to link up with other content creators. So I reached out to her and about, making some content. So just listening to her, she a wellness life coach and woo. Just listening to her, like as I'm sitting over here and got a little shit going on, just in life in general, I got to listen to the interview. I'm like, damn, this is a good interview. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to watch the interview and, just form a chat about different aspects in the interview. Basically. But we ain't got to do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? We could do this shit at a later date, in the morning, something like that. Uh, yeah. I appreciate the one that came through, tune in. They be so. I'm gonna tell you the crazy part. Jockway, one question you ain't asked is that shit that I had pinned. You calling it, I ain't saying that, but I'm saying at the same time, if you see that junk thumbnail and respond to that for me though, let me know you ain't just trolling and just you know what I'm saying, doing what you want to do. So I asked the question: do men lead with they mind or do they hard? If you don't mind, try to get feedback on it. Family probably got tricked. I don't think your family, it's impossible for the family can get tricked once they see what's going on though. Hey, this still my child, for a teenager. Ooh, hey. But then hey, there'll be some truth to that too though. Probably didn't know in depth of what was, to what magnitude things were gonna be. So it could be true. It could be true. Like the immediate family in a sense. But I feel like shit. I don't know. The man, good leader gotta use both of them. A good leader gotta use both of them. Said, I asked the question: do men lead with their mind or they heart? He said a good leader has to lead with both of them. So does one supersede the other then? Okay, that's true. But for the sake of conversation, that's a good leader. So what do you think most men lead with though? They mind or they heart? The average man. The average man, what do you think he lead with, his mind or his heart? Most men do you think they lead with their mind or their heart? They both, they definitely ain't one. What's the difference? It's a big difference between your heart and your mind. It's a big difference. So I feel like if you don't know that, then shit, hey, we really need to chop it up. It's a big difference. Shit, your mind ain't your heart. Your mind ain't your heart. You think with your mind, first of all. You don't supposed to think with your heart. Your heart on your sleeve. That's the emotional shit. If you think with your heart, that's the difference. That's the point I'm trying to make. If a man think with his heart, then he emotional. Then he gonna be, you know, the Tupac. With Tupac thought with his heart, not his mind. You know what I'm saying? And he great. He great. But I feel like if he would have thought with his mind, he would still been here. So that's when you come to leave thinking. It's a thinking man's game. That's how I feel. It's a thinking man. You got to be able to think in this world. That's how I feel. You have to be able to think in this world. So that's when they come and play what's the name say, you gotta use both. Yeah, you gotta use both. You gotta know when to be all hard, and you know what I'm saying? But you gotta use both. Cause your heart having thinking with your heart to put you in or moving with your heart or put you in more situations or nah. I feel like I'm when I come up with the right terminology, I'm gonna tell you. The mind is for thinking and the heart is for pumping and it's deceiving. You said what's the difference? I feel like when you younger, you move more so off of your heart. When you older and you start understanding life, you move more so off of thinking. Cause the mind, what it do? It's for knowledge. It's for learning. It's for retaining information. You don't this ain't the shit that you get out your heart. The heart is for, being bold. The mind tell your heart what to do. Thinking with your heart is thinking with your dick. You moving on pure emotion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at some point in life, your mind have to take control of your heart. A lot of niggas dead and locked up because they followed their heart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel. A lot of niggas dead and locked up because they move with their heart. That shit cool when you younger. You know what I'm saying? But the older I get, the older I realize you can't move with your heart. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could, but you know what I'm saying? You got to think about the long term, the end game. The older you get, you start thinking about the end game, the overall spectrum. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm saying if you thinking with your mind, you would take care of your heart issues. I mean, you saying it now? You said what's the difference? I'm just saying the man and the heart is they totally different. They totally different. I just wanted to see what was the difference. If you knew it was a difference, like you gotta use both of them joints. And like I just feel like I said early on in life, we more so move off our heart, and then as I'm seeing the difference now, so the heart can't think. Now the mind tell the heart how to think, not the other way around. If you do go off the other way around, then I feel like the mind tell the heart how to think. The mind control the body, right? I mean, that's right, right? The mind control the body. That's why they said you are so what you think. How do you know what's in your heart? Because you think. Nah, the heart ain't bad. That's you sound like you trolling. I said, do men lead with their mind or heart? That's all I ask. Heart. If you got okay, your mind make your heart. I was just finna say that. If you got a bad mind, then your heart bad. Yeah, the heart more of your pride and the mind make your mindset make your heart bad. You know? Yeah. Or is it what's in your heart? It can't. I don't know. I don't know with that one. I don't know with that one. How does that work? If what's in your heart, let's say if what's in your heart, how they say what's in your heart, it'll come out. So who make the choices? The mind make the choices for sure. Unless it's the mind make that's why they got that so let me ask you this. The soul make the choices. Yeah, all right. You believe this shit. You go with your soul. I'm gonna go with my mind. So let me ask you this. In a fight or flight situation, in a way of speaking. So let me ask you this. In a fight or flight situation, how does it work? Heart or mind or both? I'm just saying everything got to work as one. You move with your heart, but it got to be calculated. That's where the mind come in. Okay. Now, everything definitely connected. I'm saying in a fight or flight situation, though, what be the reason that people freeze up? Because it's what's in their heart or it's what's in their mind? Do they heart tell them, or do they heart tell do your mind tell you I'm scared? Or do your mind tell you to run? Or do your mind tell you to attack? Is that your heart or is that your mind? When you just freeze up and go in shock, it depends on the PTSD. So let me ask you this, just being honest. If you was walking, I'm gonna be honest, folks. I can't answer this. Okay. I feel you. So let me ask you this, then, G. If you walking and somebody, we done all been startled before. Cyber TV, what it do? We done all been cyber. Do men lead with in this today's time? Do men lead with their mind or their heart? So let me ask you this though: if you was walking and somebody walked up behind you and tapped you on the back, what do you do? Do you freeze up? Do you run? Or do you? Which one? Just being real. Can you answer that one? That's why we always on alert, trusting our heart. I don't know. My reflex is gonna tell me to swing and maybe run, but swing for sure. Our mind have to be sound. That's why we out, bro. I don't know. With that one, I feel like our heart would tell us to our heart. You know what? Okay, heart and instincts. Heart instincts. Cause let's just say going to a spot that you're not uncomfortable. You uncomfortable. You feel like you need to leave. And then you leave right before some bullshit happen. What is that? Is that your mind or is that your heart? Reflexes. I done had incidents where when I done been about to take off, goddamn it, when I done, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I done did both. On alert, PSQ, and intuition. So, intuition. What is intuition? That's it, being in tune with self, being in tune with your body, right? Being in tune with surroundings, being earth, the turf, the elements, trust in your gut. So where does trust come from? You trust in your heart, you trust in your mind, you trust in the elements. That's the mind. I'm following that motherfucker. I'm uncomfortable. Your conscience. So once again, that's the mind. I'm following my mind. So the intuition is the mind, right? That's not the heart. I'm asking on alert. Sometimes you can read a room and peep the vibes. That ain't got shit to do with your heart, right? That's your mind. That's just being conscious, aware. My first mind. Okay. So, brain for sure. All right, brain for sure. All right. So, I'm asking again then. I understand to probably be a supreme being. You got to use all of them. Your mind, your heart. We got more than one mind, I'm guessing. We got more than one mind, I'm guessing. Yeah, you shit. I don't know. As you saying it. Your mind, your body. You got to use your mind and your heart. But is one more important than the other? And navigating through life. Brian, for sure. Is one more important than others? Is one more important than others? And once again, do you think in this world we living in, do men lead with their mind or their heart? The heart is the part of the mind. They help each other think. bigger than the program. You have the right brain and the left brain. Why they say I'm gangster, but my mind saying make it home. You have the right brain and the left brain. It's safe to say you can't live without either one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But one thing they can do, they can give you a heart transplant, but you can't get a brain transplant. So many nervous systems in this motherfucker here. You know, that's why they always tell you, man. God, that motherfucker, man. Only one man. And not saying, you know, hey, hopefully we don't need it, but I'm just saying for the sake of it, I just want the X. I feel like, like I said, in today's world, most men, the left brain is most subliminal thoughts, dreams, and fear. The right brain is the reality of being conscious. Okay, and so in saying that, what do you think men lead with? What do you think men move in today's time? They move off their conscious side, or they imaginary side, that dreams and fantasy and the creative side. You know what I'm saying? The dangerous side, I guess. I'm right-handed, I guess. Yes. It's most. German. And it's on more conscious thinking. Left brain, everything is on what they call the devil's note, like music, commercials, movies, and games. Facts. Facts. Some big facts right there. This is a left brain world. I do too. And I'm gonna show you something. Just so I ain't show you I ain't bullshit. I like, cause when people say that, people often just be, just saying this shit for the sake of saying. But I'm finna show you something though. And I don't do this shit no more, so hey, it's all good. I'm finna show you. This BigTruDat with the right hand. I'm just gonna write big, yeah. And I'm not saying hold on. That motherfucker there sometimes be ugly. So all I'm saying is, they both legible. Do I think different? I think more creative. When I write with my left, I be like I'm more creative. Like real shit. Just using this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I think outside the box. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I use my right hand, I feel basic. Real shit. So the fact we talking about this, when I use my left hand, I feel creative. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this motherfucker different. Like for real, for real. And what made me start doing it, like when I was younger, like that was in my scouting report, equal handed. I just sit in the bed, throw the ball up with the left, throw the ball up with the right. You know what I'm saying? Throw the ball up, throw it this hand, throw it this hand, throw it this hand. Bounce that motherfucker, bounce that jump, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. The only thing I didn't actually master with doing is called ambidextrous. I already know it, G. Ambidextrous mean you can use small fractions of both sides of your brain. Oh yeah. Somebody told me I had writer's hand. You can use small. Hold on. It's called ambidextrous. Yeah. For sure, for sure. Yeah. So I always wanted to practice. Nigga gonna say it's called ambidextrous. Like I ain't know. He's a smart guy. Smart guy. Smart guy. But yeah, but I always wanted to practice on that motherfucker though, man. Get good with it. You know they say the average person only use 10% of their brain. Shit, yeah. How much of your brain you think you done tapped into? You think if you tap into enough of your brain, you'll be able to move shit with it? You believe in chi, energy transferring. You can hit a motherfucker without moving them. I mean, without actually touching them. I'm retarded. I like doing certain things with certain hands though. You know what I'm saying? It's not a day in life that go by that I don't use. I mean, I always think that's the last thing to probably go. Yep, just information for the folks who didn't know. For sure, for sure. It's not a day that go by that I don't use both of my hands though. You know what I'm saying? Not a day to go by that I don't use both of my hands. Man, it's something about it. But I also know my limitations with that motherfucker. In saying it, it's a couple things I didn't master. Like I can't throw. Um, I'm better with a basketball with both hands for sure. Riding for sure. Uh, I can throw a baseball with both hands. You know, of course not with the same velocity. not with the same accuracy, but I can throw it to the target. Definitely. I actually gonna start back practicing though, like form wise. Um, Football, I can throw a football probably with definitely not with the same velocity and the same not as far, but I can throw it. I can throw, you know what I'm saying, with the same, you know what I'm saying, 20, 30 yards with both arms, for sure, for sure. 20, 30 yards, both arms. Punches, definitely jab better with the left. Yeah, definitely jab better with the left. More comfortable jabbing with the left. No, 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 no. I don't know. I'm more comfortable jabbing with the right. Yeah, I'm more comfortable jabbing with the right. But I like jabbing with the left too. Yeah, yeah. Oh, try to be. Try to be. But check it out, man. We're gonna get back into some more of this shit tomorrow. Probably play that video for y'all in the morning. Get into it. Cause actually need a couple women on this motherfucker too though. You know what I'm saying? To play the live, play the video, we chop it up, see how they feel about it, see how y'all feel. Like I said, it's one of them slept on interviews for sure, but it was definitely a good interview, and it's just dealing with life. She talking about a lot on that motherfucker that just translate to, you know, what's going on. Camden Powell, what poppin', what poppin'. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, you know, run me up. Definitely more interviews on the way. My fucking camera messed up, so I'm waiting on a new one to come in, man. Just soon as I start, you know, want to turn up with it, but my power hand is my right. Right, right, right. Like I could do different shit with both of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I know how to use both of them motherfuckers. But it's, you know, I have more limitations in one of them. You know, I know my limits. I got better grip with one hand than the other. Like some people can't even think for themselves. Got other people thinking for them. And that's when the hard step in. Right. Right, right, right. We're gonna get back into some of these trending topics tomorrow too, though. Like I said, so trending topics, more live performances. Hey, so this is what I'm saying. One thing I'm telling you, respect, brother, peace, love. All right, I'm gonna keep elevating. Likewise, likewise. But check it out, y'all. This is what I'm saying. I have music that, you know, people ain't heard, shit like that. Some of it a couple years old. So I went and found a song I did a few years ago. And this is the beauty of the internet though. You know, like I said, I just want to stream. I don't really care for all the other shit no more, man. You know, if if I can build my platform up to, you know, having 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, hey, let's not forget that the ego fuels a man to think over the heart. We're gonna get into some more shit. I got another one for this. Shit, yeah. So it's like I got a plan with this shit though, right? And it's also to put other people on. So just check it out. If I ever can get to point where, like I said, maybe 20, 30,000 subscribers. I know, uh, you can scream, you can scream, you can scream, you can scream, you can scream. Staying monetized. I'm not trying to live off of it, but hey, the platform is the platform. So like I said, I found a video that true that basically none of these niggas can fuck with. I'm gonna go out on that junk because I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And so I put the song on YouTube, and the shit just made me feel good that hey, that mother got like damn near 600 views. That's cool for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping. That's cool because I remember I shit said I remember putting shit on there and nobody listening to it. So just that's the reason I say rapper turn blogger. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact, hey, I might not be the coldest motherfucker, but I know I can rap. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna kick this shit off. And every now and then drop some music. And when you on it, when you on a platform or when you on YouTube, and especially when you building your platform organically, I got shorts that got damn near 40,000. I ain't got 40,000 subscribers. That mean that shit got the potential to reach masses. So me dropping a song before we did, folks, did you know it's a city called New Memphis? And nah, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. We dropping I'm dropping this shit, and I'm really just trying to, like I say, got the potential. So it just make me feel good that hey, I put a song out that was, a couple years old, but I know nobody never heard it. Put it out, you know what I'm saying? A couple of them. The South Memphis video, me riding on my scooter, just shooting that bitch through South Memphis, my old scooter, shooting it through South Memphis on a cell phone. That shit got about 400 views. So I'm just thinking about it. Update this shit, you know? Exactly. Keep doing it. And collab, do some little collaboration. I'm just trying to stream here and there, you know, drop some visuals here and there. But at the same time, I don't want to rap about shit a nigga did when they were 19 either. Want to upgrade. But I just want to run my old music, the shit that I know it might be quality, it might be some good shit I'm spitting on there. I do want to run it, through the podcast and let y'all, you know, hey, y'all decide that type of shit, So that's so I said I was gonna do that before I really just got into really focusing on new shit because I really ain't trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper turned blogger. But so that's where I'm at with that shit though. But I got more old music from a few years ago that y'all ain't never heard that I'm gonna be doing live performances too. So don't be the people that, man, True, what's up with the new shit? It's coming, but I'm still telling my story. Man, exactly. Might be somebody want to sample. I got shit that I just know it was good. I know that shit was slamming, but because of a lot of this shit be about marketing, promoting, and if you ain't got the necessary funds to keep a budget on this shit about who what then shit could fizzle out if your surrounding people ain't really pushing it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know about this social media shit, how to make it coincide with what you're doing. Hey, it's a lot of talent that don't make it. So, hey, I looked at it like that. Hey, man, I'm gonna keep giving y'all these interviews, these reactions, going. I put my show on the road. But then at the same time, I'm gonna sprinkle a little music for sure, for sure. I'm reading what you're saying. I'm gonna sprinkle some music in, do some collaborations. Like I'm remixing the You Don't Know Now with Trick and Trina. You know what I'm saying? That joint. You know, that type of shit. I'm fucking out. Just trying to. I look like I said nowadays. When I look at all this shit, is content, and that'll be something new. I still got the Super Gremlins remix coming through, but see how I felt a month ago ain't how I feel today. How I felt 2 months ago ain't how I feel tonight. So you know what I'm saying? It be that way too. And it come from, guess what? That's the thinking. That's the thinking. That's the thinking. Cause I could have went with my heart and be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna man, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna say fuck this shit. Yeah, say everything I've been wanting to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna really piss some niggas off, do this and do that, and what's going on, Cali Crypto? I'm finna really piss some niggas off. But you know what? I got to thinking. You know what, man? Nigga ain't gotta get on this shit to spaz out like that. You know, I ain't gotta, you know, we don't need no unnecessary heat. We ain't looking for that type of content. Yeah, this shit'll be good and did this, but you know, hey, fuck it. It ain't this serious. So I ain't feeling like that no more, so it ain't no sense to even put that type of vibe out, put that type of energy out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you ain't got them type of songs, and you know, because really when it comes to this rap shit, bro, I don't know. Yeah. And we was just out here having grown people conversation, grown men conversation, you know. Grown people conversation, man. Definitely was I fuck with the last. Oh, let me ask you this. Why you on here? Since you done came in the building, Antoinette Goldberg. Come in hitting that like button. Y'all women, we was debating. A bunch of men. We was debating about Aaliyah. Do y'all feel like Aaliyah could dance as women? I said she couldn't. And I got attacked. I got hit over the head with baseball bats, and you know what I'm saying? I got persecuted and, you know, things of that nature. Good bird, a woman. I think so. I be hating when you can't see this shit. But it's all good. Right. So I ain't saying nothing, I ain't talking back. Kelly ain't said shit. I definitely appreciate you tuning in though, Kelly. I definitely needed a couple women on here earlier. Like Miss Chocolate came through for a little second, but tomorrow, you know, I got this interview that I want to watch with y'all, and we're gonna have some real deal conversation. Now listen. We just trying to make sure YouTube breeds a lot of trolls. So sometimes, you know, motherfuckers get to saying this and saying that, and I don't really like compliments. You know what I'm saying? I don't just tell me the merch look good. I know I ain't shit. No, I ain't shit. I'm just saying when motherfucker get to talking about features and stuff like that, you can't even really accept a compliment on her because no, I get it, but I get it. I see now. That ain't what we saying. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see your pitch. It's a very nice pitch. Thank you. I see your pitch. We don't mean no harm over here. We just gotta check. You know what I'm saying? We gotta check this shit. They be playing. They be playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we just gotta check this shit. We definitely gotta check. But come through sometime. Memphis. I'm from Memphis. I'm from Memphis with it. I'm from where y'all at in the chat? Where y'all at in the chat? Let me know that. Where y'all at tonight? Elwood from Baltimore. Folk from Baltimore. That I know. Miss Chocolate, she from Memphis. Memphis. Savage from Memphis. I don't know where Mac Chop from. Mac Chop might be from the city too, though, if he was still on her. South Dakota in the building. Shout out to South Dakota. Helltown. Okay then. Antoinette Goldberg. What other will you follow me on Instagram too? I'm trying to get my Instagram up as well. The question. What question? What question? Can Aaliyah dance to you, Miss Antoinette? Could Aaliyah dance to you? Could Aaliyah dance? I don't know who that is. I'm no help. I need a video first. She don't know who Aaliyah is. Okay, that makes sense. I can't really see. Is Antoinette a white lady? You do you know she know? Of course she know who Beyonce is, bruh. There's no fucking brainer. Stop it. Everybody know who Beyonce is. Stop it. Know who the fuck Beyonce is. You ain't gotta be trying and you know who Beyonce is. No, I'm Native American. Hell no, I know who she is. I love her. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm Native American. Hell no, I know who she is. No. Of course. She love her. So let me ask you this. How old are you, if you don't mind? You don't have to give me the direct age. We just gonna go to the I'm just trying to make a point. Exactly. We thinking alike. We thinking alike. She said OMG, so she gotta be in her 20s or under 32. I'm gonna say that. She under 32. She's under 32 for sure, for sure. I'm willing to bet she's under 32. Oh, okay. She said, oh. Ah. Fuck. 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 Okay. 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 Okay then. Well, you know, players fuck up. Players fuck up. Players fuck up. Close. If that picture was bigger, then I would have been able to see you. I can't see. I am 5 years your senior. Yes, yes, yes. 5 years, 5 years. Like Booker T, 5 times, 5 times. Yes, yes, yes. But what I was gonna say, does she think with her heart? Do you think with your mind or your heart, or do you move? Do you move based off your mind or your heart more so? Let me ask you this. Oh yeah, subscribe to me on Instagram too if you don't mind. Your mind, exactly. Late Bloomers TV.901. I told you what's up. Nice hair, bro. Like the Godfather post. Appreciate it. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get all my social media shit up. Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Is it real? Do it look real? Let me just ask you. I don't know. Do it look real? I can't really tell. Can't really tell. I actually have a lot of shit though. You know, I just don't care for wearing it no more. I'm gonna tell you something. I told my subscribers and my members though, like last year, I was going through some shit like work wise, financially. Even though my podcast started taking off and I gained 5,000 subscribers last year, like it was the worst time for a nigga though. Like real shit on the real level. Like the financial shit started kicking in, real life, job switching, and things of that nature. So I started taking all the jewelry out. Like fuck this shit, man. I got to get back on my hustle. So I said once I started putting my different pieces and shit back on, that means I'm getting back on my shit. So I got a couple more charms, couple more chains. I got some tennis chains and shit, and things of that nature. Once I started sitting back up hosting with all my jewelry on and being out in public then that means I'm back on my shit. So I got another Kim piece. I got a Truth piece. What I'm gonna do with this, John? Yeah. Once I start back wearing that shit, that mean I'm feeling good. It's like I'm back on my shit, and hey, I done got my egg sandwich back up. Egg sandwich is the turkey, the money. So that mean I can afford to wear this shit, cause it don't be feeling good having all this shit on and nigga ain't got no commas, so I'm getting back on it. This shit really done got to the point where, it's just materialistic for real, for real. I'm gonna say King, Memphis, I am right. Hell nah. I told a story on what this shit mean. You wanna know what it means? So they let me know you weren't around then. So this is what KIM means. Even though it means Kush inspired music, right? The backstory on it is it's this female, a homegirl I grew up with, bro. And we were cool, and one day I had came back. I told this shit on my podcast before though, but I was basically in the car with her, and somebody blew her head off, like real shit, like brain, guts, all this shit on the side of my face, all in my hair. And her name was Kim. You know what I'm saying? So even though I flipped it from that to cushion inspired music, but it started, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a double meaning at the same time. But it mean cushion inspired music. It mean cushion inspired music. So I don't say no double meaning. It mean cushion inspired music, but the background, the backstory on it, I thought it would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Also a big smoker. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in prison, I got this shit tatted on me when I was in jail. Kush inspired music, because I really believed in it. You know what I'm saying? My smoker mentality, the lifestyle. So I remember a couple niggas telling me, "Man, you gonna get what on the chain?" I said, "I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Ken. That shit gonna be Kush inspired music." And then, you know, once we get out of prison, the niggas see it, they like, "Yeah, that motherfucker hard, true. That motherfucker hard." So my nigga that actually he drew it up for me in prison. Man, shout out to J Pope. So my other Kim piece on the top of the bed, they got a weed plant on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start back wearing it. It's just the diamonds, they not the same quality. So it's a difference. It's a difference. But you know, I don't really be caring to wear this shit like that no more, man. I don't give a fuck about that. For real, for real. But I got it, so I put it on. Put it on. I go out with it from time to time. But see, I just ain't been, you know, I ain't been how I wanna be, so, you know, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. It be cold when you see somebody and they name Ken. That's my name right there. Favorite team on NFL. I don't really have a favorite NFL team. I just watch this shit now. It's like I'm not into sports like I used to be. When you start a publishing company. Chiefs say Chiefs. Definitely not the Chiefs. Definitely not the Chiefs. I'm gonna have to go back to my team I started with as a little boy. You know, I'm gonna say I'm bouncing. I like the Saints, but I would have to say San Francisco. I would have to say San Francisco. Where you say you from? How the hell you from? Exactly. How the hell can you say you from South Dakota and you like Kansas City? I mean, I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. I came through South Dakota before though, right? I was on my way to Seattle. I was on my way to Seattle and I came through South Dakota. I want to say, I can't think of it right now, but what is it? Idaho? I want to say Idaho right before you get to Seattle, or is it South Dakota? Man, hell fucking yeah. So check it out. I'm going to tell you the worst shit happened to me. Real talk. Scared the fuck out of me. I'm gonna give you two stories coming from the West Coast. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I could tell you this story. Let me show you something, though. I'm finna show y'all some shit real quick. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm finna go to the YouTube channel real quick. I'm finna go to my YouTube channel. I saw it earlier, but I want y'all to see one of my thumbnails. And when y'all see this thumbnail, I'm gonna get into the backstory of the thumbnail. Cause this was coming back from Cali. I told this story before, you know what I'm saying? But since we on here, I would tell it again, just real quick. As if I see the thumbnail. If I see the thumbnail, I saw the thumbnail earlier. Okay, I saw that. Hold on, y'all. That's a Seattle story right here. Y'all miss so much shit though. Let me see. Hold on. Damn, what the thumbnail is. Gotta show the thumbnail. It makes sense. Oh, this all my shit right here. Winter's bad only. This is all the shit that I ever had though. Let me go back real quick. Can you see that? So I still have the Truth, the Kim, about 4 or 5 of them tennis joints. But yeah, I'm trying to find this thumbnail. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. I could talk about the Seattle joint. I was coming back. Is Memphis considered country? If so, we are just like Idaho. Idaho. Okay. Nah, Memphis ain't shit like Idaho. Winters are bad only if you didn't grow up here. So I'm also a country girl. So yeah. I think Idaho is the country, but it's like a different type of country. It's not southern country. You know what I'm saying? It's not southern country. Nah, it's a lot of it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. They not southern country. But long story short, man, I was coming back from Cali. It ain't the same though, bro. Trust me. I was coming back from California. And man, I was fully loaded. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of shit. Did. You know, bud. I'm talking about heating them motherfucking dispensaries up. So I came back turned up. I get in New Mexico. Oh, here you go right here. This how I came back from California. And the police get behind me in New Mexico. Look at all this shit. That's how I came back from Cali. The police get behind me. The police get behind me on some bullshit. Idaho, okay, she said she from South Dakota. I'm gonna tell you. South Dakota, Montana, like all that shit up there, that's like the same. You know, they mine reservations, shit like that. Reservations. That's where you're gonna see a lot of the Indians at Native Americans. I actually stayed at a hotel in South Dakota. I stayed at a hotel in South Dakota. That's where most of them met on some real shit. Most of the Native Americans that I've seen since I've been traveling, what going on is West Coast. I would feel like Montana to me, Montana, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm fascinated by land. I actually have some of this shit on here though. I'm fascinated by land, like seeing the land go from mountains, the plateaus, to valleys, the hills, and shit like that. So, shit, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, that's where all the reservations are at. From me traveling, uh, Seattle, Portland, they're West Coast. I think I would consider South Dakota. I think geographically, what would that be? Is that the Midwest or is it the West Coast? Because Montana is the West Coast. I want to say Montana is the West Coast, or Montana. Okay, yeah, the Midwest, or Montana mountain. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I thought was cool. I ain't gonna lie. I like the fact that shit when I was riding in Montana, like that air at nighttime in Montana, like Montana cold as hell. But like Montana is like all this shit is close to Canada, on the border of Canada. It's a whole different native and culture. I have coworkers from there, and she is super different. Yes, like all this shit border Canada. I drove from Memphis to Cali. I drove from Memphis to Seattle, and Seattle was further than California. So just imagine going upwards. And then, I think when I went to Cali, I drove through Oklahoma, Texas, shit like that. Seattle, you going through Montana, South Dakota, I think uh Idaho, shit like that. Did I go through Nebraska? I'm not sure. But yeah. Hell yeah, I was in Seattle for 8 months, Cali for about 6. Shit, Denver, stayed in Denver for like 2 months. I say Denver is the cleanest city I ever been to, the cleanest state I ever been to, or where I was at. You know what I'm saying? I like Denver. The air, the air smell good. I got served on the reservation in Montana, like like real shit. I'm talking about the Native Americans was they serving out the window. Like I was at the gas station and it was this drunk drunk Indian. Is it cool to still say Indian? I don't mean no issues. A drunk native, and I was like, bro, who got the bud? Who were the bud at? So he was trying to get my. I drove from Memphis to Kentucky. It's all good. All right, California, 23 hours. So he was trying to tell me to basically, nah, he pulled me back to, I wasn't on a reservation. We in a little neighborhood. Drove past the reservation. This nigga was trying to get me to give him my money and take it up there. I'm like, nah, shit, the window right there. The Indian was serving out the window with a big ass shotgun. I'm like, bro, I'm finna go up there myself. He came back and showed me some bud. That really he showed me uh what was it? A dub worth of bud, but he was trying to get 40 for it. I'm like, hell nah, bro. I'm gonna holler at him myself. I like to stop, bro. I'm one of them niggas that, bro, I like to pull over at the Walmart, give me a couple hours of sleep. I like to drive like 8 hours. I'm gonna pull over at the gas station, smoke, sightsee, eat. I might get a room. I'm gonna sleep in the car. I'm gonna sleep in the car. I don't really, I used to do that shit when I was younger, just trying to make it in a day, make it. I don't be in no rush like that no more. I enjoy the trip. I enjoy traveling. Like I said, I enjoy the road. I like going through Texas and seeing the windmills and shit. Oklahoma, seeing it. You know, I just like life. Ah, okay. I can dig that though. I can dig that though. Yeah, yeah. I think the most hours I ever drove at once. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Let me say this. I'm gonna tell you a trip that be seeming so fucking long to me. Uh, Houston. Houston from Memphis. Man, that motherfucker trip, that be seem like forever. Like, that's like the worst 500 miles ever. I'm not lying. Like, damn, bro, it's just Houston, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say to me. Houston is not a hop, skip, and a jump. Man, 2 days, yeah, I turned that motherfucker to like a 3-day drive. I wasn't in no rush. I turned Seattle into like a 3-day drive. Made it to Cali in like 2 days. Yeah. About 2 days. I think Cali was 22 hours. But see, where I was going to San Jose. So it really was like 25 hours an hour. Must be a lot of small towns to Houston. Man, Houston just far, man. I ain't gonna lie. Houston just far as a motherfucker. A lot of yeah, you right. A lot of them small towns. You got me thinking about it. A lot of back roads and shit like that. Yep. Yep. You ever been to Baltimore, DC, Philly, or New York? Yeah, I done been to Baltimore. I done been to DC. I done been to Virginia. I done been to Philly. I done been to Jersey. Yep. I've been to Washington, D.C. twice. Been to Baltimore once. Philly once. New Jersey once. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like a lot of that shit, bro. I'm cool on the big cities, but I'm not a person that like I don't give a fuck about traffic like that, y'all. So I don't like being in traffic like that. I don't like being in traffic like that. So when it come to that big city living like that, where you got to travel here and travel there and being stuck in traffic like that shit, it's a deal breaker for me. I'm cool on it. I'm cool. I don't want to be stuck on the expressway for hours. Like Seattle, you can fuck around in Seattle. You could be fucked up in Seattle like that. You know, I remember when I was living in Puyallup, Puyallup, Puyallup. It was like that. It could be fucked up. So you have to watch this shit. Leave on time. Leave early. Or it's over with. I'm out of here though, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gonna get with y'all tomorrow. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Subscribe to the members, the moderators. Y'all follow me, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share. I actually like, you know what I'm saying? having more real talk though. You know, I definitely like coming on this beat, having more real talk. You said some ego. We're gonna talk about that ego. Man, Cali got real options on their gas. I like CBD low content that Memphis weed have a nigga paranoid. I think the best weed you can find to me out of all the weed states, bro, is Denver. For me, I like Denver weed the best. I like Denver weed the best. I like Seattle when it comes to the prices. But Cali Bud maybe number two, but I just found a better, cleaner smoke out there in Denver though, man. In the Madhouse City though. Me personally. I'm out of here though. Tap in, tune in, don't tune me out.